Hello once again YouTube, Chris and I here bringing you some StarMade new in Fleetworks, and today we are taking a look at some new stuff that I'll be working on because I've done some stuff recently that is now finished, sort of, and we'll be talking about it. So I'm sitting here in the Galente sector, quote-unquote Galente sector, where I have all my Galente ships. As you may or may not have noticed, I've been kind of lacking in the whole content creation on my channel. Not as much stuff posted as I would like, and certainly not as much stuff posted as I was posting 2 weeks ago. And the reason I was doing that was because I was trying to build something for you guys. I was trying to build my first destroyer. Otherwise, you'd be getting a new frigate each week, and I know that a lot of you were looking forward to something that's bigger than a frigate. Of course, we have frigates here in front of us, and, you know, they're not the most exciting ships. They're pretty cool, but so far I haven't accomplished anything, well, I'm not going to say noteworthy, but impressive on the next level, you know, like the next level up. I hadn't done anything like that. I was focusing on the frigates a little bit too much, I think. And so I've gone ahead and finished the Armada Dragoon. Now you can watch my previous videos and you'll know exactly what ship I'm talking about. It's the one I've been focusing on in my last few NEF episodes for the last week or two. And that ship is at a state where I can release it. It's not finished. I would certainly like to add more to it. There's things like the module system, things like the energy neutralizer system, which is part of that ship's, you know, role, and on top of that, there are changes to the health system that I have no idea when they are coming. Health system is like a major feature that I'm waiting for because the health system will help me further balance these ships, and I think it's really important, and I just really can't do anything further. I have vowed to not make any more hull color variants for any ships until the health system is out, because I need to get those values so that I'm not making duplicates of ships that I'm just going to end up remaking so that they are super balanced. Because that's cool. That's cool as shit. So, we are at a point where I need to release that ship. And you'll be getting it this Sunday. You should be getting it this Sunday. If you don't get it this Sunday, then something has gone horribly wrong. But you should be getting it this Sunday. I've done some combat testing. I plan on doing some more and recording it for the channel. Not all of you managed to get to my Twitch streams, which is where I do some of this type of exciting stuff. So I very much implore you to go down into the description, go on to my Twitch channel, and follow me there so that you can, well, partake in the excitement that is combat testing with a ship this big. In case you didn't know, this is an Algos, it's also a destroyer, and it is the next ship I will be working on. In terms of destroyer-sized vessels, I will not be focusing on this ship entirely. I'll be doing this in bursts throughout, you know, the weeks. Maybe one of the videos a week will be an update on what I've managed to do on it. Other than that, I will still be focusing on frigates primarily until most of the frigates are done. There are still a shit ton of frigates to do, so don't worry. That'll all come along nicely down the line. So, along with the Dragoon, you'll be getting the drone pack that I promised you for last week. This Friday, you'll be getting the drones, 5 drones that you can use with the Armada Dragoon. Of course, they're all different and for different reasons. You know, some of them are cheaper, some of them are faster, some of them are have more shields or armor, or have better weapons. Of course, there is technically one that is the best out of all of them, and I suppose you guys will be using that the most. It's also kind of like the nicest looking one in my opinion, so that's a plus. But keep in mind that, you know, if you're playing on a... I mean, I know people use salvagers like crazy and stuff, but like, you know, if you're playing on a server where you have limited credits, well then these drones are cheap. I'm not really sure how effective they'll be, but they're cheap. The ship itself, the Dragoon, is probably going to be expensive as fuck, because that thing is loaded, and I mean loaded with interior design stuff. Blow it up. I implore you, when you get the ship, blow it the fuck up. You'll see why when I release the combat test videos next week or this week or something, but I implore you, blow up that ship. It's awesome. Now, the reason I am releasing that ship is because I have passed 3,000 subscribers and 400,000 views on my channel, which is just absolutely nuts. And it marks, you know, another milestone that I've hit. Next goal, 5,000 subs. We have to get there. We have to. 5,000 subscribers and 700,000 views. Let's see if we can get that. Oh god, I don't even know when. I don't even know how fast I should expect that. Maybe in the next 6 months. Let's get another 2,000. I don't know if I could honestly pull off getting 2,000 subscribers in 6 months. I'm gonna fucking try. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because there's more than just the YouTube channel that I'm focusing on now. I've kind of started something, and I'm not really sure how big it's going to grow. I know where I want it to go. Of course, I am speaking of the Armada at this point. Something that you guys are all a little familiar with at this point in time. It is a network. It's supposed to be a network of people that can play together, stream together, and collaborate with each other for their YouTube channels. And I didn't think it was going to explode as fast as it did. It's still not even reached its peak, because I am still working a lot of stuff out with, you know, the other members. So far that member list is very short, but in the future it could grow to be a very big list very quickly, especially with how close-knit the StarMade community is right now. We could easily incorporate other members into the Armada fleet. So, real quick, I'm going to give you a preview of something that I'm working on for Twitch. This will be part of an intro sequence. I'm not going to go too much into it right now. Just watch the clip real quick and enjoy the cool visuals. Alright, so you have seen that now. Obviously you guys have absolutely fucking no idea what that is, other than some sort of audio visualizer. Basically, you know, I am starting to rebrand everything, especially, you know, with the Armada and how I'm leading it. I gotta incorporate that into my channel now. So, I'm starting with Twitch, sort of, because Twitch was what it was primarily designed for, the Armada, the whole thing, but in the future you'll be seeing it on the YouTube channel as well, especially in, you know, just random branding, logos, intros and outros and stuff. But that is an intro song for Twitch. The link for the song itself, as well as the visualizer parts, can be found in the description below. That being said, you know, I realized in the course of starting this that Twitch is just as important to focus on as YouTube, and I really want to focus on Twitch just as much as I focus on YouTube, because it's a whole different experience. If you haven't already, I suggest you go follow me down there, because it's just fun to interact with you guys, to talk to you guys, to do things like combat testing in my Dragoon. That's not something I can do for my channel as often. The reason is because it just takes too long. You know, sometimes setting it up so that I have a wave of pirates takes me a few minutes, and then by then the half the video is gone. You know, I only want to spend 15 minutes talking to you tops. I don't want to waste any more of your time. If you got other videos to watch, of course, and I post a shit ton of stuff, or I should be, every day. So I don't want to, you know, consume too much of your time, and at the same time I want to give you something worthwhile and something worth looking at. So, you know, I can't do everything for the channel, but I would like to. So you're going to start seeing some really cool, you know, graphical stuff come out for me. Now that I'm done with the Dragoon, I have some time to focus on this stuff. The Dragoon was kind of being pushed along in development simply because I wanted to get this out for my 3,000 subscriber special type of deal. It's a big ship. It's the next step up, and it's something I haven't done before, so I thought it was pretty appropriate. I was going to ask you if you guys wanted me to make you a custom build ship, something of my own design. I just didn't have the time, and tell you what, we'll do that soon. I promise we'll start designing our own ships soon, or at least I will. I mean, you guys can, you know, give me feedback, I guess, but there's still things that I want to build. Trust me, I've got ideas. I've got ideas. We'll get to those. We'll get to those. So, aside from this ship right here, the Algos, I will be working on the frigates still. I will be working on the Algos like sporadically as time goes on and just randomly, and I don't really guarantee that it will be done even within the next month, but I'll be working on it, of course. It's a smaller ship, so it should be faster. There's a lot less, you know, surface area to cover, and that's good, because, well, frankly, I don't want to fucking deal with tons of surface area. That Dragoon was utterly nuts. You know, I thought I was done, and then it kept going. So, there's that. Aside from that, let's teleport to not this sector. Oh, I did it again. This sector. No? That doesn't make any sense. This sector, there it is. There we go. So now I'm in the Sasha's Nation sector. I haven't actually spawned in the ship that I want to show you. Of course, you remember this big old wall here, something that is still not done, and something that is part of a massive project. I'll be completely honest, the Dragoon was harder than this thing. I'll be completely honest, the Dragoon was harder than this thing, and it took... I'm still not done with this wall, and it's like 3 times as long as the Dragoon, at least. It's kind of nuts. It's actually like 3.5 or 4 times as long as the Dragoon, which is absolutely nuts. So, yeah, the Dragoon was a ton of work. And I'm not going to spoil that right now. That's why you're not seeing the Dragoon. You'll be able to see all the Dragoon in all its glory in the combat testing videos, the interior showcase video that'll do next week, as well as the actual ship release cinematic. So don't worry, guys. You'll get to see all the juicy details this weekend. That being said, the next ship I decided I'd be working on, if I can go to my catalog now, it's time we did another faction ship, I believe. So, Sasha's Nation, Succubus, Wireframe. This will be the next ship I work on. It's an easy-looking ship. It's a little bit bigger. Oh god, I didn't actually... Oh no! 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 It's literally moving my entire wall away. Holy shit. Wow, I can't believe it actually managed to do that. All I really wanted was to spawn that thing in, and look what it's done. Well done. Okay, we're gonna admin load that in again. Wireframe, and we're gonna get rid of the front because that's too long of a name. There it is. There's the Succubus. This is the ship that I'll be doing next. It's a very small ship, as you can see. It's such an easy shape that I should be able to get it done in like 2 days. I'm not even kidding. I bet you I could get this thing done in 2 days. I have no idea what the stats are on this thing. I know that it has high shields and high armor, so this thing actually might be hard to kill for some people. I don't know, especially with my systems. But it's time we did another faction ship. I've done Galente ships. I think I've done a Caldari ship. I've done the Caldari shuttle, and I've done the Caldari fighters and bombers. Fuck the Caldari. I used to be all about the Caldari. Now I don't even want to do Caldari. I want to do a Mar, surprisingly enough, and Galente. So I've done, you know, a lot of stuff. Somebody actually requested the Succubus to be the next ship, so I think I can get it done really quickly, and it'll be released really soon. It'll be released, it's definitely going to be released after the Dragoon. It's going to be the next ship I release. So don't worry, this thing will be coming. Other than that, I have no idea. Expect new intros to be popping up on my channel. Expect things like new outros, new logos. Of course, Twitch is becoming a massive part. And I am really going to crack down on just, you know, getting the content out and making sure that everything's up and running smoothly. I'm just, you know, swamped with getting this Armada stuff going. I want to take my time. I want to make sure that what I present to you is good. It's got to be above par. It's got to be 110%. It's got to be the best looking shit you've ever seen. I really, really mean it when I say that. It has to be the best shit you have seen. So, with that being said, one last thing I would like to announce is that I'm going to try and start streaming on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, if you don't know what Eastern Standard Time is for you in your time zone, you can totally look that up. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 6 p.m. for the East Coast. I believe it's 3 p.m. for the West Coast, and I believe it's 11 p.m. for anyone living around Europe-y areas. Of course, that's multiple time zones, but you know what I'm saying. Other than that, I have no fucking clue what time it is for your time zone. But you can start expecting me at those time zones, including today, hopefully, if I go to sleep and get up in time and do all sorts of other things that I need to do. But I think 6 p.m. is a good time. You know, it's late in the evening. People on the West Coast are getting out of school if they're in school, or they, you know, they're getting home, and I'll still be streaming at that point. I plan on doing this every day, or as many days as I can. If I don't stream, oh well. But I will be starting at 6 p.m. from now on. I will have a schedule. You can show up and expect me to start the stream at 6 p.m. I mean it. I really, really want to start doing this. And I really hope I can convince a few other people to start doing this. Other than that, the Armada grows every day. New people are following, new people are subscribing, and it's looking good so far, guys. So I'm really excited to show you some future cool, badass shit. I plan on playing more games. I plan on posting the content more often. I don't know how effective it's going to be. I'm going to go crazy. And I'm not kidding when I say that. I'm going to go fucking nuts. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek into some stuff. And I hope you're excited for all the things that are coming your way soon, including the ships and all that stuff. And I thank you again. You guys got me to, you know, 3,000 subs. Let's see where we can go in the next, like, 6 months. Let's see where we can... Let's see what we can do. So, thank you again. I love you all. You're the best. That's the first time I think I've said that on camera. That's kind of weird. I'm not going to say that ever again. Savor it. Savor it. Goodbye.